Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, near Brackettville, Texas, and near the border of Texas and Mexico, excuse me. And yeah, it's a nice day. Hey Google, what's the temperature at Fort Clark Springs, Texas?
The temperature in Fort Clark Springs right now is 66 degrees.
With a high of 85, and then tomorrow it drops down a little bit because we got a little cool front coming in, which is normal. This time of the year it goes up and down. But anyway, what else? Yeah, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. Isn't that amazing? And right now just went poof, it's gone. So if there's anything you want to do in life, I suggest you be doing it because today, believe it or don't, is March the 6th, 2022. And yesterday it was 1957. You understand? But anyway, hey Google, tell us a joke.
How do trees access the internet? They log in.
It's not a biggie, but you can write it down if you want to. But anyway, I've been living in an RV a long time. Been beandocking. That's a new one. I've been boondocking here recently, and found out I enjoy that okay now that I've got some good equipment that all works. So we might do some more of that. We'll see. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of places to go boondocking in Texas. There's a few, but not many. But anyway, you don't want to do much of that in Texas in the summer for sure. Too damn hot, and you can't run an air conditioner off solar. Well, you can if you got a lot of solar, but I'm not going to do that. But anyway, moving right along to, let's see, we did that. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The
33 with a high of 47 and an 80% chance of rain. So I guess they're going to get some moisture. But anyway, this person's name is Common Sense. These are comments. This is on the Tiny Home Depot. He says, now this is a real Sharpie here. This person is up to snuff on lumber prices, I guarantee you. On the Tiny Home Depot, it's $16,000 delivered and set up. Common Sense Lost says can build it for $800 or less. God darn. Boondocking with Dennis. Yeah, check his channel out on YouTube. This is, anyway, good morning, Rusty. Great tips. Thank you, Dennis. Enjoy your day down along the coast of Texas. This is Dave Dammit. How a catchy name on the Home Depot stuff. Yeah, that's a garden shed, not a tiny home. Whatever. You know, another negative Nancy there, or Ned. Todd Skaggs. Here's another negative person. Home Depot. Home. It says blown apart in a strong wind. Yep. See, you know, it's amazing how negative people are outnumber positive people. You know, you'd think it'd be almost a balance of 50-50. It ain't. It's like 70-30 or maybe more. And Ralph P., thanks for the ride along, Rusty. I need to get me an AGM battery for my casita. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I had an AGM in my casita. No, it's wonderful. It's a whole new deal. This is on the Tiny Home Depot. On this Mahmoud Shaikh or something like that. Is it formaldehyde-free chipboard? I have no clue. You'll have to check that out. Brian Futz on the Tiny Home. Well, here we go. Once them foreigners buy all your land and middle-class homes, all you good old murdering sons of so-and-sos can buy one for yourselves. Bah, ha, ha. Brilliant comment, Brad. IQ of about 7. That's good. Now back in the closet and lock the door from the outside. Rip Snorton. Gas in my town just jumped to from 473 to 519. Wish you'd tell us where it was. It says, I went to Walmart 35 miles away in my 12 mile per gallon van, and the cheapest I saw along the way was $4.99. I went a little out of the way and got a deal at $4.59, but I don't think you saved any money. Anyway, but yeah, thanks for the info. I just wished I knew what town. Here's one here, pinned. We're going to ban this guy forever. No, somebody stuck that in there for me, and it ain't me. He used my picture though. Yeah, Matilda gets a little snack. Here you go, Matilda. That was the guy pretending to be me. That's pretty good though. He had my picture and then pinned by Rusty78609. Pretty neat, huh? It could have been me. I could have just banned myself, but I don't think so because it had a phone number I've never heard of. But anyway, this is Matilda. She gets all the crappy comments or out of line, so to speak. And this goes to that individual that used my name and tried to scam people and in there now. And Matilda says thank you, and she gets her some waffles. She likes waffles with strawberry syrup, man, and a little piece of sausage. Yeah, that's good. Very good, Matilda. You're fine now. David O'Neill, dude, you sound like Dr. Phil. Well, actually, I'm older than Dr. Phil. Hey, Google, how old is Dr. Phil?
Phil McGraw is 71 years old.
Okay, well, I'm 76, so I was here first, so he sounds like me. Brad Gaines, this was the old Lincoln Town, New Mexico, Billy the Kid. Brad Gaines says, was it Tunstall that kind of adopted Billy the Kid? I think so, yeah. Billy the Kid did kind of get semi-adopted by one of them, and anyway, whoever it was got killed by the sheriff and his posse. Yeah, it was all a fight over who was going to deliver the food and stuff to the Fort Stanton. Mark Grady, OBS is different from particle board. Very good. Thank you, Mark. I wanted to know that. Steve Engelbrecht, $4.19 a gallon in Jacksonville, West Central Illinois. Hey, this is that guy again, man. It says pinned by Rusty78609. And he's, so don't click on that. Don't do that. I'm hiding him from the channel. Yeah, it's some scam artist. And they're good though. I give him credit. He used my picture and everything. Looks just like I posted the comment. Here's another one, same guy. Looks like he left a comment it looks like he replied to every comment. Anyway, Helen Wassmer won't be driving much soon. I bet a lot of RVs will be up for sale. Gas prices. Thank you, President. It's not the president. It doesn't matter who the president is. He has no control over oil prices. They have been manipulated by the Saudis, the people in the Netherlands, for 100 years. It's not new, And right now, Russia wants to pay for their war, so they're doing it. It's the way it is. Alvin Massot, thank you. L. Duff says on the Home Depot stuff, says, I work for these guys in Nashville. Good for you. You got a good job, don't you? Heather Rich, do you think there is any way of like 2 to 3 together on the tiny home? You can put 10 in if you can afford it. RV living with the geezer. Yeah, it's check his channel out. He's out around Fort Davis, Texas. It says, Rusty, you're so right. St. Mary's had very good basketball teams in the 70s. The team's name was the Rattlers. Yeah, I could never remember that because I never went to a game anytime. There's another one of those guys replying. And but anyway, thank you. MCA, I put 2 sheds together, connected, and is huge. Well, see, that's smart. If you think out of the box, you're fine. Jessica Flores, Amistad Campground. I like it. Looks like quite a few people. Vault toilets, covered eating area, comfortable temps. Yeah, a good place to go with all that open skies. Thanks for sharing. No, it is a good place. I'm going to, this guy, it says pinned by Rusty 78609. We're going to get rid of him. But this time I'm going to give him to, I'm going to report him to, let's see here. Let's put it in here. Yeah, I'm going to report him to YouTube, and then that way they can kick him off forever. That'll get rid of that. Okay. This is Joey Bernstein. He says, you need to escape the bottles of alcohol, bud, or them bottles are going to take you down in time. Joey, I'm 76. How old are you? Robert Acton. No toilet, ha. It's amazing to me how people pick stuff out like that. No toilet, ha. Well, you got to add stuff like that. It's on that tiny home. It's just a shell. You're supposed to finish it out, and if you don't want a toilet, then that's your choice. Anyway, Jeanette Hatcher, what a deal. Now, see, here's somebody thinking out of the box on the Home Depot tiny home. I know somebody who is a senior, and I think this would be perfect for him. Thank you, Jeanette. Ta-da, a brain. This is Caleb77, or Caleb B77. This is great. Thank you for doing the walkthrough. See, thank you, Caleb. See, that's great. Appreciate it. Cheap Laugh Kennedy on boondocking. Traveling is a great experience. I always have a great feeling when I'm on the road. Always enjoy your travels, Rusty. The scenery is beautiful. Somebody mentioned that earlier about the price of gasoline and how it's going to affect RVing. It's not going to affect mine at all. If it goes to $5 a gallon, I'm still going where the hell I want to. Why? Well, if it costs me an extra $100 a month, I'm not worried about that. It doesn't make a crap to me. I mean, if you just do the math, let's just say that while I'm RVing in around New Mexico in that area, I travel moving and doing miscellaneous errands because I'll be driving the Class C totally. Let's just say I drive a total of 600 miles a month. Okay, at $5 a gallon, that's $300. At $4 a gallon, that's $240. That's $60 a month different. At $3, it's what would that be? $180. So yeah, it's more, no doubt, but it's not going to break the bank. I mean, if you're that close to being broke, maybe you shouldn't go in your RV anywhere. But anyway, I'm me. I showed one of these to some friends of mine. We thought maybe 3 on a 5-acre lot would be good. No, that'd be great. Yeah, and if you went together, you could share things that would cut the cost. I mean, you could actually share a water well, okay, and you could actually share a septic system. Those are the big costs, and you could actually share electrical. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about sharing electrical. That may not work because you might be able to get two boxes where you each pay. Well, you'd have to get 2 separate accounts. Zaytuni J. Cotterill, I love your stories. This is on Boondocking My Way. It's a life parallel to my father's growing up on a farm, ended up being an accountant, etc., etc. But he did the traveling, seeing the world, boondocking, and of course a lot more. Well, good for him. Thank you, Zaytuni. This is Barry Litchfield. Just go down to the gas station to use the bathroom. Well, you could dig a hole in the backyard if you wanted to. It depends on where you put it. Parton 1970. You can get a what do you call them? A composting toilet if you just have to, and you get a luggable loo. There's all kind of ways. Parton 1970 says on the tiny home, and the sad part is it still is $16,000 worth. While it might sound affordable, to most is still out of reach of the average person struggling paycheck to paycheck. No, that's true. Yeah, if you're in the rent trap and you're just making payments, you're never going to be able to save up enough to get out of the trap. You have to somehow get out of the trap. And how is that? You have to really look at your budget, go with a fine-tooth comb, try to maximize your income and minimize your expenses. That's all you can do. Anyway, this is Dolores and Bruce. Wow, Rusty. Gas was $3.69 when we left Valley of Fires. Nothing cheaper than $3.89 in New Mexico and Utah so far. We did see $3.98 when we got to Utah. And here's another one of those guys. It's got my picture and it says pinned by Rusty 78609, but it's not. It's not me. And I've reported him. I've hidden him from the channel. He's got another one here. It looks like he responded to every comment on my channel. Yep, he did. And or pretty much. But anyway, I'm getting rid of most of them, and I've hidden him from the channel, so that ought to do that. Anyway, this is John was ripped off, and he's going to go to Matilda and then be gone forever, because he's a smartass. Okay, he's got 3 comments here. He says tiny home would suit your tiny F word brain, and then he says, why are you telling people how to live, and then F you, and then so he's gone forever. Sorry about that. Thank you, Joe, you wise ass. You're gone. Matilda, you're going to gain weight. You get old Joe a few times and that other guy a few times, you're going to do all right today, babe. Yeah, Joe's gone for good. That makes about 7,000 I've kicked off here. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, Matilda says, thank you, Joe. That was chicken fried steak with French fries and Texas toast, a lot of gravy, and a glass of tea and a little salad. Thank you, Joe, for your arrogance. Bobby Brooks, you already have one. Did you sell the Chevy? This is on the all-electric vehicle Yamashita. Yeah, my Yamaha electric golf cart. You already have one. Did you sell the Chevy? No, I've still got my Chevy Spark, but it's not all electric. But I do have an electric trike. Let me get rid of old Pinned again. He left a comment all over the place. God, he went everywhere, didn't he? Dale Pointer says, Matilda, let me get this. Let me get his poem ready here. Dale Pointer's poem, Matilda, Matilda, ready to eat all those crazy comments you don't want to keep. Though on a diet, keto or what, fed Matilda, don't ever stop. No, I just fed her one again, Dale. Thank you for your morning poetry. And for those of you that see that comment that has my picture there and says pinned by Rusty78609, it's a total scam, okay? Somebody stole that, but I'm getting rid of him. That'll end him. Anyway, Wayman Semaine says Blue Eddie is amazing. Yeah, it is. I've got one right here, and it's great. Here we go with Bobby Brooks. Oh, this is buy or build a home base, RV with or without a tow. Bobby Brooks, and why are there these shortages? Because it's the rich people getting riches. Actually, I'm just going to get Bobby. That's not. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. You got to. I'm not going to get rid of you forever, but I will remove the comment. Matilda's so full now, I'm not even worried about feeding her. And here's Pinned again. We'll get rid of him. But anyway, shift into high. Interesting stuff on boondocking standards. Check in for an update. And I wasn't disappointed. Must have missed the golf cart acquirement. Keep calm and carry on, good sir. No, the golf cart works fine. I mean, I took a couple of rides on it yesterday. I'll do some videos occasionally. And today for the noon video, I may do a video. They've got what they call Fort Clark Days here, where they show stuff from the, I mean, it's just a little event. I'll show you what I see. Anthony Hornbeck, thanks, Rusty. Great data report. Thank you. And this is the guy, the scam artist again. I'll get rid of him. Yeah, well, he won't show up again, that's for sure. Yeah, he's gone forever, but he left a lot of comments. Anyway, Bobby Brooks, my camping days are over. Everything I do is part of an overall plan. Yeah, I probably said that. Yeah, thank you for the comment. Yeah. Well, I thought they were. Yeah, I thought I was going to shut her down when I bought this house. And then I realized, hell, I can't live in that house, and I don't really want to, and I got myself set up for boondocking. Guys, I hope most of you realize, let me go back to who that was, Bobby Brooks. Thank you for your comment, Bobby. But always remember, when you're watching my old videos, that this is my mind right here. I can change it anytime I want to. And something else, and it's printed here somewhere, you can probably read it. I do me, and you do you. Don't worry about me, man. You'll walk into a wall worrying about me. Take care of yourself. Sashi Smith, good morning. Happy Saturday. Thank you, Sashi. Raccoon Little Bear, I like your style, Rusty. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble. Yeah, Mac Davis. Yeah, keep on trucking. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you very much, Raccoon Little Bear. And then we got another comment from, what's his name here, Pinned. And we'll get rid of him again. Try to get rid of all of them, but I'm sure I'm going to miss some because he looks like he set his deal up to just leave a response to every comment. They're pretty good at that, This person's name is Leafy Shade. We'll do 3 more and then we'll shut her down. On the tiny home, would be great if we could build cute, colorful, refreshing, friendly, fun, village-type neighborhoods of small, nice homes. Yeah, they are. There's a lot of tiny home communities in the U.S. You just check around. You'll find them. This is Sherry Hooker. Nice ride and good conversation. And then Mr. Penn again. gone. And then Dale Pointer got us he's got a good long poem here. Let me get rid of pen, though it's right below him. We'll read Dale's poetry here, and then we'll end the video. Dale Pointer, I know a man who knows himself, a man of experience with lots of wealth. No luxury ship, no Lamborghini for a ride, with no Bill Gates mansion or a castle on the mountainside. His wealth is within, the solace of contentment, a sage of open advice without resentment. Captain Rusty, adventurer in the senior years, a philosopher of LIFE, and a lover of cold beers. Thank you very much, Dale Pointer. And here's that guy again. Anyway, let me get rid of him, and then we'll end the video. He got a lot of them, man. He did every single. He responded to every single comment with this con stuff. Well, I'll go by and clean them up, but I'll do it in a minute. But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a nice morning, this is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you want. And then some of you have. Thank you very much. And if you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway, check it out. But if you don't want to fool with it, don't worry about it. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. And you will not want to eat so much as in snack. With that in mind, what else? The only way, get you a smaller plate. Then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep and breathe out slowly. That relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. Swivel. Walk. Pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So, common sense says, add good ingredients. Problem solved. Don't watch the news. That's all I'll say about that. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be probably something about this event that's going on. But anyway, guys, enjoy your Sunday and carry on. And pinned by Rusty78609, ain't real. Bye.